Prosecution has not made out a case of, has not made out probable cause, and therefore, based on the law, on the criminal law, you cannot file the information. For example, you discussed earlier the fact that policeman Angel implicated Dalia. You should know that that's the only evidence linking Dalia to this case. His statement that he was there in the car with Mr. De Guzman and that she smiled at him.
Verbal lang yun po.
It's not even verbal. It's non-verbal. She smiled at him. If it happened, it only proves that she's friendly.
Okay.
It doesn't prove anything. It certainly doesn't prove a conspiracy to commit parricide and murder. And it would be inadmissible in evidence because under the rules of evidence, the statement of a co-conspirator cannot be admitted against a co-conspirator, another co-conspirator, unless the conspiracy is proved by evidence independent of that statement. So you have one independent statement, not enough. And that's what we're saying. There's not enough evidence to go forward and to bind Dalia to trial. Of course, the prosecution is saying that everything you're saying is a defense and you prove that during the trial. Now, that's true. That's a general rule. But the problem with that rule is that it's self-defeating. You're assuming that enough evidence has been presented to file the case, and we're saying you haven't shown enough evidence to justify the filing of the case. The law says you don't have to give me everything, you don't have to give me all your evidence, but at least give me some to justify the filing of a case so that the accused won't be entitled to an acquittal as a matter of law when it does go to trial.
But what are the next steps? What is happening in the next few weeks, perhaps?
The DOJ has submitted it for resolution, so we expect that the DOJ will resolve it, in fact, within the next few weeks, and I hope they resolve it in favor of my client, given the absence of evidence against her.
Is she expected to make an appearance again, sir?
Haven't thought about it. Now, like I said, the defense has no burden in a criminal prosecution. So the prosecution is taking the wrong track. They're saying you have to prove your innocence. At the preliminary investigation, they kept saying, file your counter affidavit and defend yourself. I said, nope, I have no duty to defend. Your case must fall or stand on its own merits, regardless of the weakness of the defense. So I don't even have to defend. I didn't even have to go, because they're supposed to show probable cause.
Okay. Well, sir, one last final note from you, sir.
Well, the thing is, right now, I would like to really make the DOJ or the fiscal, I would like to tell them something that their decisions are actually very important, because there is the two children, for example. Of course, they can just say, wrap it up, somebody up there. Okay, I always hear that. Wrap it up, somebody up there, because we need to accomplish this, finish and done with. For me, it's not a question of that.